Dante Exum was born on July 13, 1995, in Melbourne, Australia, into a family with a rich basketball heritage. His father, Cecil Exum, played college basketball at the University of North Carolina and professionally in Australia, which deeply influenced young Dante. Growing up, basketball was more than just a sport in the Exum household, it was a way of life. He spent countless hours in the backyard, mimicking moves he saw on TV and from his dad. By the age of 6, he was already displaying a natural talent and understanding of the game that far exceeded his years. As Dante grew, so did his love for basketball. He joined local teams and quickly made a name for himself. His combination of speed, agility, and height made him a standout player in junior leagues. By the time he was a teenager, he was already being touted as one of Australia's most promising young athletes. Dante attended the prestigious Australian Institute of Sport (AIS), a breeding ground for elite athletes. Here, he honed his skills, trained rigorously, and developed a work ethic that would become the cornerstone of his career. It was at AIS that Dante's potential truly began to shine, and scouts from around the world started to take notice.
The breakthrough.
Exum's breakout moment came during the 2013 FIBA Under-19 World Championship. As a 17-year-old, he led the Australian team to the semi-finals, showcasing his ability to dominate against some of the best young talents globally. His performances were electrifying, blending athleticism with a high basketball IQ. He averaged 18.2 points, 3.8 assists, and 3.6 rebounds per game, solidifying his status as a top prospect. As Dante approached the end of his high school career, he faced a significant decision: follow the traditional route of attending college in the United States or declare for the NBA draft. Given his international experience and the level of maturity he displayed on and off the court, many believed he was ready for the big leagues. Dante decided to forego college and declared for the 2014 NBA draft. This decision was a testament to his confidence in his abilities. Dante Exum was selected by the Utah Jazz with the 5th overall pick in the 2014 NBA draft, marking the beginning of his professional journey. His path from a backyard in Melbourne to the bright lights of the NBA was a story of dedication, hard work, and a little bit of destiny, but Dante's story has just started.
The NBA.
Dante Exum entered the NBA with high expectations after being selected 5th overall by the Utah Jazz in the 2014 NBA draft. His rookie season showed flashes of his potential, but it was also marked by growing pains as he adjusted to the pace and physicality of the NBA. His defensive prowess and versatility were evident, but offensively, he had room to grow. In his rookie season, he averaged just 5 points, 2 assists and 1 rebound a game. This was a disappointing season from Dante, but on a positive side, he played all 82 games that season. But his efficiency was horrible, shooting just 35% from the field and just 32% from the three-point line. Only thing that kept Dante in NBA was his defense. Exum's promising career was soon marred by a series of unfortunate injuries. In the summer of 2015, while playing for the Australian national team, he tore his ACL, causing him to miss the entire 2015 to 2016 NBA season. This was a significant setback for a young player just beginning to find his footing in the league. After a lengthy recovery, Exum returned to the court, but his struggles with injuries continued. Shoulder surgery in 2017 and a partially torn patellar tendon in 2019 kept him sidelined for extended periods. Despite these challenges, Exum remained resilient, demonstrating his commitment to overcoming adversity.
Europe.
By 2021, Exum found himself at a crossroads. With limited opportunities in the NBA, he signed with FC Barcelona in the EuroLeague. This move was both a chance to rejuvenate his career and a testament to his willingness to adapt and grow. In Europe, Exum quickly made an impact, showcasing his defensive skills and playmaking abilities. His performances in the EuroLeague helped him regain confidence and re-establish himself as a top-tier player. In his first season overseas, he averaged 7 points a game, meanwhile dishing out 2 assists a game. But the thing that Dante improved the most was his efficiency, shooting 50% from the 2 and an incredible 54% from the 3-point.
Partizan.
Following his stint with FC Barcelona, Exum joined Partizan Belgrade, one of the most storied clubs in European basketball. Here, he continued to excel, becoming a key player for the team. Here Dante was averaging 14 points a game, meanwhile shooting an incredible 59% from the 2 and 40% from the 3-point line. Many will say that legendary coach Zeljko Obradovic made Dante the player he is today.
Comeback.
In 2023, after proving his mettle in Europe, Exum was ready for another shot in the NBA. Signing with the Dallas Mavericks, Exum brought a wealth of experience and a renewed sense of purpose. His time in Europe had honed his skills, and he returned to the NBA as a more mature and polished player. Exum's return to the NBA was met with anticipation. Fans and analysts were eager to see how his European experience would translate to the American courts. Early signs were promising, as he contributed significantly to the Mavericks, providing depth, defense, and leadership. First 2 months in NBA, Dante didn't do much, but in the December Dante went off averaging 15 points a game, grabbing for rebound and dishing out 5 assists. But the thing that surprised a lot of people was his efficiency, shooting 60% from the field and 53% from the three-point line. In the playoffs, Dante's averages went down, scoring just 2 points a game.
Conclusion.
Dante Exum's NBA journey has been quite the roller coaster. He started off strong as a top draft pick, but then had to deal with some tough injuries that set him back. Instead of giving up, he headed to Europe and managed to get his career back on track. His story is all about bouncing back and proving that you can succeed no matter what life throws at you. Now that he's back in the NBA, he's working on building his legacy. The best part, his journey is far from over.
Thank you for watching. I would really appreciate if you subscribe and leave a like. See you again.